A wise man once told me everyone gets to participate. Only a select few possess the will to really dominate. Is you ready for the show? Then let a brother know. News you could use if you choose to condone. If we talking comics, then my homie in the zone. Putting on for the Nap Town as a whole. Don't change the channel, there ain't no comparison. We can all debate if you ain't scared of the embarrassment. Don't play with Derek if you ain't bold and daring. They'll hit you with the blitzkrieg, but he not the Baron. Now's the time to dominate, don't do it for the cash. Finally a critic who just does it for the clash. Uploading all the content and a flash. If he keep it up, he gonna have to commandeer a mask. Dominating impulse. Knights of the Round Table.
What you want me to do? Lie to you? Just because you pour syrup on shit don't make it pancakes, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I don't even know where we start, though. What is the mood point? Everybody just been so grind, serious.
Well, make it not serious for 1 minute.
We gotta play R.I.P. respects to Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney?
Yeah, Paul Mooney.
Yeah. Heart attack. Gotta pay respects to another great. That's been the growing theme. The month of May's been weird. Can we all agree? Been kind of weird.
It's been fast. It was already the 20th. Yeah, I said it's already the 20th. Boy. The month down there over now.
All right, man. Without further ado, we are in the building. We are in the place. Mic check, mic check. Y'all know who I be. King of the podcast, D. Smith, casual gamer. Here to do what I do best, that's kick that shit. Get y'all a nice pod to rock with. I got my boys, Knights of the Round Table in the building. 6'7", what it do?
What it do?
I got my dog Tank in the building. You know, recurring guest. What it do? What it do?
6'7", Mr. Manifest. Y'all know what y'all call me,
possible,
man.
As you say.
It is.
We got Jared on the audio. How everybody feeling, man?
Great. Today.
Good today.
I'm feeling cool.
I'm in a space. You know what I'm saying? Had a long day. You feel me? But I mean, blessed that I was able to handle everything that did come in into my situation today. But it's just been a rough couple days. You feel what I'm saying? With a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, situations.
The grind is what you're telling me.
Just life itself, man.
Out the gate.
You know, sometimes you be so consumed with one thing you neglect another.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You feel me? So it's hard to try to keep balance being a father, being a businessman, you know what I'm saying, being a mentor, you know what I'm saying, working and doing the right things at work. Hell, I just had some incidents at work last week. I had to leave my job, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I had to literally lead a shift type shit because shit was too going on. Too much shit was going on for me, man.
Coworker wise or work?
Work, the kids wise, you know what I'm saying? Kids was turned up, this coworkers was letting everybody do everything, you know what I'm saying? It just took a toll on me. It was like 3 or 4 days of that. You know what I'm saying? Schedule not working out, schedule not adding up, so we short staff and motherfuckers know what time it is. So yeah, that really had me gone, man. But I took a couple of days off, you know what I'm saying? I had a meeting with the bosses, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that I done came too far, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I done been there 5 years, but now in that 5 years, the way I handle my stress is differently, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm working out all my work, my regular life stress, and now I feel like I'm getting more stressed out by work, and I'm like, that's a problem to me.
It is.
You feel what I'm saying? So they said what they said, I said what I said, and I thought we came upon a nice agreement, but a couple days later, I figured out that they were just talking. So you know, I've been doing my thug dizzle, trying to put myself out there, put a lot of applications in, been getting a lot of calls back and everything. So I just got to make a move. You feel me?
Out the gate. How you feeling, Tank? How you living? How's energy treating you? How's the universe treating you, my brother?
Universe treat me? It been treat me all right.
Good or bad? Or is it all how you're looking
It's
at
just
it?
life. But I've been good lately.
Jared on audio, how you feeling, dog? How you feeling? How life treating you? How you rocking? He ain't got his mic plugged up today, folks. He locked in. He locked in. Make sure y'all get that crystal clear audio. Gentlemen, we really don't have no like major impending topics this week. So you know what I'm saying? We're gonna kick it a little bit different. We're gonna freestyle a little different. What's on your mind? What's on your palate? You know, I usually come in here, I rant, I rave. I don't know if y'all listen to the shows after, but you know, it's been a lot of energy in the last couple weeks. A lot of cursing, a lot of rants, a lot of yelling, a lot of screaming. So I don't want to do that this week. I just want to kick it. I want to chill, rap with my guys, enjoy the vibe, try to learn something, try to kick some knowledge. Just want to let y'all know this is episode 72.
72.
And this is brought to you by 25bait.club. Make sure y'all go get all your fitness apparel needs. There's a new collection that has dropped. Tap in. It is going to go fast. Watch what I'm telling you for men and women. And the summertime too. They got the
What's it
tanks on
called?
deck.
Creative Royalty Collection.
Creative Royalty. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all go get it. See, I'm rocking the Kobe shirt right now. You feel me? R.I.P. to Bing. He just went to the Hall of Fame. So, you know what I'm saying? There's it's a little bit of positive energy out there.
I mean, positive energy is always out there, just like negative energy. You know what I'm saying? It's about just focusing on one or the other. I choose to focus on the positive.
Tell me more.
I just feel like whatever you focus on is going to grow. So if I focus on positive things, I feel like more positive is going to enter my life. If I focus on the negative things, I feel like more negative things is going to enter my life.
Out the gate. I've been focusing on being a better leader, being a better friend, being just better everything. There's been a lot of growth behind the scenes about what we doing here. We've been taking on a lot of projects, introducing a lot of different people to our situation, to our vibe. So sometimes I'm going to admit in the last couple of weeks, Derek, have been dropping the ball and handling things properly and correctly. So, you know what I'm saying? If I got an apology to anyone out there who I've done business with or any ill dealings, you know what I'm saying? Holler at me. You know, relationships can be mended. It's 24 hours in the day. As long there's always an opportunity to change the world to be better. I just think just in this time frame of what's going on in Israel, Palestine, you know, our dumbass administration here in America, you know, a new administration, no time like the present. Just say you're sorry, take accountability, move on. That's all I got on that instance. Nothing specific with any person or entities. It's just, you know, me doing some self-reflection, as 6-7 said, doing some healing, trying to change patterns. You know, me and Tank be talking off cam, growing different shows and projects. Is just really about me diving deeper into myself so I can present myself in a different frequency, not even just different like tone, because I'm going to be me. But just, you know what I'm saying, if you present it in a different manner, people see it in a different manner and digest it in a different manner. Like it's like chicken, baked, fried, broiled, rotisserie.
You basically say give him a try. Stop playing with my nigga.
I mean, then there's that. I mean, but you know, I gotta take accountability on that. So I think that's what the world needs right now. There's just a lot of healing. People gotta approach stuff just from a more loving stand base. Practice what you preach. Since I got y'all here right now, let's touch on something. How do y'all feel about the whole entity of business and friendships and mixing the two? And when do the two separate?
They don't.
Business and friendship, that's something I try not to mix it, but really it just depends on the people I'm dealing with as far as the friendships, because some people can understand and take it on the right path on that level, and some people can't. And when I mean can't, I mean they don't know how to make that connection, like, and it just causes for friendships to be ended. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's stuff I have experienced, you know what I'm saying? Or friendships to be shifted or changed, and now, you know what I'm saying, people feel different, you feel what I'm saying? And it's all because like a business, I take this shit seriously. You know, just like I know you take your shit seriously. You feel what I'm saying? I know you take your shit seriously. You feel what I'm saying? Even though you don't have a business, but you're a business. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
But seriously though, so it's all about just being able to tap in on that, man.
What about the people who taking advantage of the businessman in the business? that's a friend. I feel like that happens a lot.
That goes without being talked about or discussed in the business. Man, friend usually gets burned 9 times out of 10.
Or you burn them and they feel like you did them both, but they was trying to take advantage. I had it happen too many times. I'm like, bruh, I'm doing you a favor. Like, yo, I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to fuck you up. What else can you do? You can't just tell somebody sometimes.
I
You
mean,
gotta show 'em.
even you said it. Sometimes you got to retaliate with your mind and beat them in a different way and strategically show them that, you know what I'm saying, not only have you beat me in this way, not only have you lost a friendship, not only have you severed...
Right. Look at all the evidence. dog.
severed different bridges that, you know what I'm saying, dealing with me. Because, like, what if you have we just gonna call it a tiff, not a beef. You got a tiff for somebody and y'all both are doing business with somebody else in the room. That's going to create friction. That's going to create a problem. It's definitely going to create a conversation with the outside entity y'all both are dealing with. So if it ever gets to that point, just know what you're doing if you're fucking over said businessman or friend, like, because it's just not what you see here now, like what I bring to the table, what my resources are, or what you have readily access to touch. Like, it's a lot more, and that's just not even business. That's people, like, you know what I'm saying, your friends, your family, your mom, your girl, your coworker, the man at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Everybody, people are resources. So if you do people dirty, you are literally only hurting yourself and cutting off resources.
Yeah, sometimes it ain't premeditated though. You know,
Definitely
so it's
not,
just
nah.
natural instinct people do, and they be the wrong instinct, and they do dumb stuff.
Now, some people have a pattern of instinctively
Doing dumb stuff.
doing dumb shit.
So what do you call them?
What we call them?
A
6
dumb
7.
person.
That boy fall asleep on the show.
Oh,
Damn.
all right.
At least he didn't fall. What you call that?
Say it again.
Somebody who instinctively, continuously has a pattern of doing dumb stuff.
What else can you call that?
What else can you call it?
Dumb.
Just somebody not using their God-given...
Ignorant.
Yeah, basically.
Not
ignorant.
knowing.
I mean, you can't really... It's after you know, you know.
You know,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? So once you keep doing it, it's like...
Yeah, what is that called? It's dumb.
I mean...
I think it's beyond dumb, because dumb is insanity is repeating the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. That's not
That's
dumb.
the same thing.
Insanity isn't dumb. Dumb is walking into,
So they insane.
I guess, to a degree.
They insane.
I guess to a degree. I guess
Put
when
that
you
on the
break it
screen.
down-
Put the word insane.
when you break it down like that, boys are insane. So
Yeah, that's a good way to say
how
it.
can we, as we always talk about, normalize? How
Can't.
can we normalize doing different? How can we show people different? Because people can't be taught.
I mean, it's
different
right
things.
here. We talking about it. They can go watch this. People, it ain't these audios, these videos ain't no different than the library. People choose to look at what they want to look at.
So then it's all about consumption of
Yeah,
your
it's all about that
environment.
individual. It don't matter about your environment. We got the internet. You could be in the projects if you watching the stories you watching.
What you got on this?
I'm with bruh. I mean, this the internet age, man. You can get online and find anything. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of projects, my man started watching The Wire. What do you think so far? How far are you?
Season 3.
Season 3? Compared to something? Or is it his own thing,
It's
as you
his own
say?
thing.
You
It's
just want it to exist.
Wait, it's a police show for one.
Okay.
I like that.
So it's more cop-based than street-based.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I like the show.
What do y'all want to see from this genre? I mean, we always talk about it because it's just such a popular genre. With, I think, Snowfall being the best show on TV right now. What do you guys want to see? Like, there's been so many of the same story told.
different point
What
of
new
view.
story can be told inside of this?
Just different point of views. It's the only story that can be told is a point of view we don't know. So we
Which
can't-
one don't we know?
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
I
saying.
think the beauty. What I'm asking is, I think the beauty in these shows is we know somebody, we've done it, we allegedly can relate to these point of views and why the people are making the decisions they're making.
When does it get old though?
Oh,
Like, when does watching? Cause to me, this shit is just like the black trauma porn, right?
it is. It is.
So, what we just said, insanity was doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So are we going to continue to feed this stuff into our brains, into the youth's brains?
It makes money.
It ain't about money, or is it?
It's about money.
It's about money.
No, but no. What I'm saying is, bro, like, when is it deeper than the money? Because what are we losing on side of just the money? All the youth that's dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, money is being made, but we have kids dying.
Look at the point of view from Snowball. That show ain't supposed to make you want to sell drugs. It makes you not want to sell drugs. Look what happened to his parents. Look what happened to his friends. Like, that's the stuff you supposed to be like, yo,
neighborhood.
I don't want to be that deep
city.
ever in my life.
Some people still watch that and be like, hey, he's saying, hey, I want to be just like him.
Somebody read
he the man.
Some people are sitting back saying they want to be like Saint.
But what's that book everybody read? The 10 Powers or something?
48 Laws of Power?
People read that and use it in the wrong way. They trying to mastermind, take control of people, but that book wasn't made for that.
It was made to...
Kind of was.
I mean, kind of. It kind of was. To manipulate other people to get what you want.
There's a lot of that in there. Did you read it?
No.
I love that book.
I just heard about everybody. Bro, I've been locked up. Niggas was reading that shit locked up.
I love that book.
Niggas always read locked up.
I read locked up.
When they get out, how many books you read you got out?
I read books. I'm the type of nigga that read books though.
Okay. I'm just.
But I was locked up as a young nigga, so I read early and I always liked it. Catch that on.
Yeah, man.
So
reading is fundamental.
So you saying when is it gonna be too much?
I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, when are we gonna want something more?
Well, that's Issa Rae's point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we kind of touched on it a few pods ago. But that's Issa Rae's point with her programming. And I think y'all all went against me on that, but you know, we can re-listen or let the listeners re-listen to that. Like,
we should be able to play it right now.
What I'm saying is, her programming is supposed to be more colorful for black people who, like we always say, all black people aren't from the hood. With that being said, her programming is also kind of corny and boring to me too. So, is there a median? Well, I mean, we always ask, is there a fine line? What do we need to accept? And I think I need to go. I do got one rant I'm gonna go on this week, just one.
Hold on, what'd you say we disagree with?
When I say Issa Rae's programming ain't that good. Because I was like, why do I need to know her?
I firmly disagree with that.
Yeah, y'all all did. And I was like, why do I need to know her? But now we're getting to the point where we're all getting tired of this black trauma porn.
What does that mean?
I mean, but what I'm saying is,
seeing any black person harmed, hurt.
Seeing us in bad positions.
What is, when you say, why do I need to know that? What do you mean by that?
Like, if somebody just pops up like tomorrow, per se, I want to know, like, you know, sometimes some people are late to the party, and I can accept being late to the party. So it's not, I guess the wording sounds negative, but I don't mean like, why do I need to know? And I'm like, okay, who is she? Because I've never watched Insecure. So when I asked that question, some people was like, go watch Insecure. Okay, we're going to pause this. I go watch Insecure, and I'm like, okay, I know who she is. Why is she getting this much money? Because I, myself, don't think her programming hit that hard. But when someone explained it to me, it's painting us, black people, our culture in a different light outside of being a drug dealer, stripper, prostitute, hustler, gambler. You know what I'm saying? The esteemed Wall Street businessman, just different roles because we all got different shit going on. And, okay, that's cool. We do need that. I just don't connect with her version of it. And I think, like, people misconstrue.
I mean, but that's the good thing about it because you in that lane too, so create it.
I like to tell my stories from a production data analytics standpoint, and people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Tank kind of had a little tip, like he was pressing my buttons earlier, but you know what I'm saying? This is my man's, and we could do that. And like I told him earlier, now you're helping me explain it to somebody else without getting in my feelings and my emotions about why I see the way I see stuff, you know what I'm saying, in a fashion, instead of just, I'm black, I'm supposed to like this, or a lot of people like this, I'm supposed to like this. Like, if you really start breaking stuff down, it's levels and like an onion. And some stuff just don't hit and connect with me the way it should. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm a TV nerd, so I do follow projects from The Paper to hiring a team to actually being shot. So in some of those points of process, it falls apart. You know what I'm saying? The studios is arguing with the director. The director then said, "Forget it, I'm walking out." The lead actor is like, "I'm not working with this person." Like, it's different little shit that don't really get reported unless you're looking for it. And then when you watch it, you be like, "Okay, I see why this shit's trash." But some people like, "You don't like nothing." Like, hold on, you don't even know the whole story. You just know. It's like they say, anybody can go to the game on Friday. Where was you at Monday through Thursday? Like, people don't see that actual work put in. So it's just me illustrating it in a different vernacular, so I don't come off as a hater. Because I'm still gonna, break shit down the way I see it. If it's mid, it's mid.
Right. I feel you. Could I do that to niggas? Like, it's a lot of niggas that rap from where I'm from. I'm like, but that shit ain't hard. I'm like, niggas be like, some niggas be like, you hating. Some niggas be like, yeah, I know what you saying.
If my stuff wasn't good, we would have stopped this a long time ago, I guess. Like, if the actual product, we're producing, like, there's people out here who enjoy it or laugh at it, it brings them some type of emotional reaction. And, you know what I'm saying?
Or they hate it.
Either way it go, that's an emotional reaction. And honestly, I think to really hate something, you had to love it at one point. Like, you really, like, think about it. To hate something, you just don't hate something. Because that's such a strong emotion. You're an energy guy. That's a strong energy pull.
It's easy to pull out, though. Hate easy to pull out. You can hate somebody for nothing.
If it's in you.
Yeah, if it's in you.
You already had hate in you. So you had to love it or want to love it.
I guess you say you love people, but then shit happen to you, hate people.
Exactly, and it's like they turned on you or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so it's like there's a reason why you hate it. And I think if they get that hate real, I'm just watching this to hate on it. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave a review in the DSP. Whatever. Do what you need to do to get your hate out. Because at the end of the day, my mans is rocking with it. My producers is rocking with it. My kids is rocking with it. We gonna keep going on. The marathon continues, as my man's favorite rapper says. You know what I'm saying? And I just heard a Nipsey song that just put a whole bar on my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let all y'all haters stack y'all hate. I'm gonna level it up like Kwame Brown did for 20 years. I'm not gonna say much. And then I'm gonna just start dropping these chambers on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all feel about Kwame Brown, man?
You gotta explain the whole situation to me real quick. Like, what exactly happened and what was it about?
Okay, so there were two guests on Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson's All the Smoke podcast. When we mix this in, Jared, if you can get the little clips, take a note. Jeannie Buss was explaining how they got Pau Gasol.
I seen that.
And then Gilbert Arenas, I didn't see his actual words, but he has some words too. And, 2 weeks back to back of somebody talking about you, Kwame Brown, obviously was fed up and sounded off. So, as I did my research, can we say Kwame Brown is a bust? He's rich. He played in the NBA over 8 years. I think it was like 10 years.
He's just an NBA player.
He's a journeyman, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Now, he might have didn't live up to the number.
He made it to the league, though.
That's my point. But it's a lot of ha-ha's.
I mean, but
that started this.
They can, because they play in the league too.
But neither one of those bums are number one draft picks, whether he succeeded or not. They obviously didn't have the talent to even be lottery picks.
They still got the right to talk shit because they in the same field. But anyway,
agree. I just think if we gonna sell this, black people, we rock with everybody, we uplifting everybody, non-violent Steven Jackson, and Matt Barnes goes on his media press runs about
Matt Barnes, the white guy.
Is he? He's black.
Matt Barnes was white.
What I'm saying is, you can't move the goalposts just because you don't like this person.
He ain't moving the goalposts. They just talking shit, which people do. Men do when they disagree. That's all.
Obviously,
like
Kwame Brown.
They went a little too hard. I feel like they went a little too hard on him.
What you mean?
Like, just how hard they was going. Like, the stuff they were saying about him. Like, just like
what they say.
Let his nuts hang. Basically, I mean, just too much energy. Like, why are you like why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is y'all really that butthurt? Because
so many people involved.
But why are you really that butthurt because somebody else was the number one draft pick and you feel like they didn't live up to what they were supposed to? Who are you? You're not them.
Yeah,
and it's too much of that going on now. Like, nigga, mind your business. Like, worry about you.
It gotta be. That's what I'm saying. What's the origin behind people upset to make people talk shit? Cause niggas ain't just coming out. They could have said that 3-4 years ago.
They've been saying it for 20.
They've been talking.
It ain't nothing to talk
They've
about.
been saying that.
Okay. He didn't live up to being a number 1 draft pick. But when we really start opening that book, how many of them did?
But that's not even important.
So what's important?
What made the whole fight start?
That's what they was talking about.
Just they said something about him without nothing starting first.
I mean, you just get tired of people talking about you over and over and over.
Oh,
and over
okay.
and over.
I'm starting to get it.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
they was talking about they was talking to Jenny Buss, and she said something about Brown. We're gonna get him out of here and get Paul Gasol in, and that's how his name come up. They like, oh yeah, hell yeah, that nigga suck.
Yeah, it was. No, they basically was like, you seen. They basically was like, nah, it was just so and so. It wasn't like he wasn't a person. So Steven Jackson, you went all over America talking about black people or persons. Whether you dislike this black man or not, whether you're in this field or not, to me, like bro said, that's kind of lame. That's scandalous.
It is lame, but it's lame for them to have it's lame for him to even come back and say something about it. If they've been
From
saying,
what I hear, he about to start a podcast. So then it might be a lame ass rollout.
okay, so
Then it might be a lame ass rollout.
I don't think it was lame. I thought it was. I like.
I mean, I like him standing up for himself.
I liked he clapped back on him because now
He
I'm
clapping
know.
back on everybody. Them, the Breakfast Club, Stephen A. Smith, ESPN.
He come for
the
everybody
niggas
that
coming
matter.
for everybody who said his name.
Get some thick skin.
His
Shit.
You don't think his skin was thick? This happened. How long this been happening? They've been talking about this man since he's been in the league.
You start getting personal, bro. Get some thick skin.
he using it. They just said if he coming out with a podcast,
I think he coming out with some
using
type.
it.
Yo, his YouTube
We can't
page
talk
like
about-
skyrocketed.
We can't talk about basketball on a basketball podcast.
But y'all trying to son somebody though. Like, why?
That's the part I don't
Sit down,
like.
Man, don't sit here trying to. Oh, this nigga was the number 1 draft. Was you a number 1 draft pick?
That's what
Neither one of them was. So shut the fuck up then. You feel what I'm saying? Because you don't really. Cause
They
you,
don't.
so if it don't matter, then what they talking about then?
because they was talking to Jenny Buss, the owner of an NBA team, about it.
Man,
She brought him up.
fuck all that,
They were
man.
talking to the owner
The
of
thing
a
is, boys been and me as a basketball player, I know I feel it because basketball players always think they better than somebody, even if
That's
they ain't.
basketball.
And they just like, oh, yeah, I'm better than nigga. This nigga trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, put the work in, nigga, and see what
You
happens.
don't think Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson have better careers than Kwame Brown?
They definitely did, but
I'm
that's
not
not
saying
the topic
it.
of discussion.
I'm not saying
And
that.
Gilbert Arenas?
That's not the
I'm
topic
not
of discussion.
saying that. So because you had a better career, you can talk shit about
You
somebody.
can
Yes.
disrespect me that I'm not a man? No, fuck
can't
that.
do shit.
You
You
got
got-
bumped there, nigga. Really, that's what I'm
And
on.
that's what they
Shit,
come
you feel me?
to.
'Cause
Niggas got the right to say whatever they want to say.
Nah, man, that's
Somebody
corny.
in
And that's what I'm
your
saying.
house.
That's corny.
So how's it corny for him?
I feel like
Somebody
2K is different
eating your
because they
food.
all NBA players.
There's that.
They all NBA players.
There's
so
that.
it's different.
They all got
We
the right to
can
do what
critique
they
now.
all
Now,
did.
niggas who ain't make it to the league, y'all sit this
Chill.
down.
You played 1 year.
Relax. You know what I'm saying? Go back up to Washington Park.
What I'm saying is,
Ramberg, why?
how many young black boys grew up wanting to go to the league?
Everybody.
All of them.
How many get there?
We can think that. Hold on, before we can get to that part, we can
60
think
a year.
the Americano ideology of go be like Mike, and that's Jackson and Jordan.
So what I'm saying is,
Not the Michael Jackson.
if that's damn near everybody growing up, that's their mission to damn near make it to the league,
Like Mike,
I get what you saying.
then how did he fail off
Nobody
making it as
said
a
he
number
didn't
1?
fail.
But what I'm saying is, why y'all dick riding him then? Leave this man alone. Cause and to me, y'all in the league, so y'all should understand. Like, yeah, y'all, like he said, y'all, it's a fraternity. Like, I made it into a fraternity. Now y'all treat me like I ain't y'all brother. Y'all talking shit in front of everybody else. I can see if it's some okay, what's this us in the league? Oh, we all amongst each other.
My man,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
man's took shots at Rachel Nichols too. My man's
That's the
the
thing.
chamber.
He went out of control. Even though they said what they said.
But you gotta understand,
I seen
that's
his-
years.
I
That's
seen
years.
That's
Years of hearing you a bust. You trash.
So
you
it really don't got nothing to do with the shit talking. He just using it as a marketing tool.
Hey, now you alchemizing that energy
Ain't
to
nothing
do
wrong
better.
with that.
take it.
If
Use it.
anything, shout out to Matt Barnes, nigga. You brought my name up on your show. I'm
See,
kicking
that's what
now.
Steven Jackson said. You just mad because we hot right now and woo woo woo. And I'm like, no, bro. Because I understand why he's mad. When Jeannie Buss, like you said, you brought this theory up or this thought process up. An NBA owner executive brought his name into a trade discussion. That means all names are part of that trade. And for them to snicker and hot, nah, bro, it's just one guy, bro. Yeah, what you mean, my nigga? I'm gonna get with you. Because like he said, are you a number 1 draft pick, whether I make it or not? Did you do this? Did you shake David Stern's hand?
And I seen his review when he was on the truck and shit.
Yeah.
This nigga talking about Matt Barnes, stepchild and shit. Like, that's real disrespectful. So when somebody else come back and disrespect, it ain't no picking sides for this shit. They just talking
If I was in
shit.
the league with you, bro, and my career was better than yours, and I made more.
I could talk shit.
I could talk.
If we work at the same law firm and
I
I work at the
talk for a
top
living
floor
now.
and you
You
only
can talk
made it to
whatever
the fourth,
you can talk whatever you want, but you're not about to talk. You're not about to talk that shit on national, on a platform,
Worldwide.
on a
What's the difference?
platform where people gonna know because I'm coming at you.
what's the difference then when?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right outside, all that smoke. Like, what's
Okay,
good? Y'all
but
talking
what's the
shit? Come
difference?
on, come outside.
The camera in front of your face and you held it and you talked.
And told jokes.
It's 2021, man.
But I'm saying, what's the difference then?
Yeah, if you can't bring up that man point, if you talking in the phone,
But I'm
I don't want to hear
saying,
that man point.
What's the
I wanna hear
difference?
We should have handled this as men. If you
Well,
talking
Matt
in the
Barnes
phone.
issued. Matt Barnes. Let's transition, gentlemen.
Don't talk about me in this, but
Let's
you talking and posting too.
Matt Barnes issued. Okay, let's kickbox or MMA and shake hands, and then you can come on my show. And Kwame Brown declined. So, what's your principle? Is it a rollout? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, okay, are you just, because like I said, now you firing on the Breakfast Club, Rachel Nichols. Like, okay, you didn't got your point
fired
across.
everybody.
And I get it. If they've been talking about you for 20 years on
So
low
they
disclaimer,
haven't. Niggas ain't talking about him in years.
they always talking about him.
But quit trying to.
He ain't heard shit about niggas in a long time.
Behind integrity and character, bro. When you doing clown stuff, man.
Yeah, he taking advantage of the situation no different than they would. And that's why it's a fair
You
game.
talk now, and now you trying to get to that spot. So now you talk.
It's fair game both ways.
And when topics come up,
Nobody's
you
a
not
victim.
talk when you trying to make your podcast something. Okay.
But and y'all talk about he been getting came out for 20 years. So why didn't he come at the front office when he got traded for the Dookie deal? Why didn't he snap on them? Like, this all I'm worth?
He said Gilbert Arenas cost him an $80 million contract.
No, they didn't pay you $80 million.
I was like, I never thought you was worth $80 million, bro.
I'm
You didn't
saying,
in
but
Washington.
if you felt like that, you could have snapped on the front office like y'all disrespected me.
He probably did.
Point blank,
Why we
period.
ain't hear
Number
about
one
that?
pick. Number one pick. That's only a place where only a few people then came from. You feel what I'm saying? So they can dick ride him and be mad because he did it.
But
and they
ain't
didn't.
no dick right. It's fair game both ways. For him to talk shit, they could talk shit. For them to talk shit, he could talk shit. It's fair game.
Anybody can talk.
Speaking of fair
Nobody
game.
a victim in that shit.
Speaking of fair game, I think I should use my platform, my partners, Knights of the Round Table, more to talk about. A lot of people really don't know what goes on in the creative process, and maybe a lot of people don't want to know. But that is a mental, as Mental Health Month closes, I do think we need to make a mental health segment and just talk about the grind and what's going on. I see my team morale is kind of iffy right now. Boys is really going through it. Boys is really going through the grind, and we just trying to make it. You good? We just trying to make it happen, and I think 6'7", Jared, Tank, like. Even it's even Jalen. My fault. See, I'm always fucking up somebody's name. Damn, it's gonna be like that on their show. Like, how do y'all see what can be said to the world, to all the creatives? That goes for the barber, chefs, nail techs, hairstylists, estheticians, doctors, lawyers. Everybody is a creative in this world. Everybody is creating something that helps somebody else, and somebody else benefits. So your creative process and your creative grind might look a lot different than mine, but at the end of the day, I see it, I hear it, I know when people are kind of drained because I've kind of touched some of those same emotions, especially the people who are just starting out. So can you attest to that when y'all speak on that? No?
6'7".
Shit, speaking to the grind. What am I speaking to?
The grind of creative, of just the process, some of the emotions that you might feel.
I mean, when it comes to the creative process, I mean, to me, it's something individualistic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a different way of processing. Sometimes I get real creative real late at night. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I just get in the zone where I feel like I can't even sleep. And I just got to get, designs out, get You know what I'm saying? Ideas out, write them out. You feel me? It's just about creating that space. You feel me? To really be receptive to whatever creativity that's really around you. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, honestly, creativity can be pulled from about anything, almost about anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about being receptive to the energy around you, to the vibes around you. And really about making sure that you keep that where you at tight. You feel me? Because when you really in a creative space, you can't go everywhere. You can't be around everybody because, people can basically feed off of that creativity, that creative flow that you in. You feel what I'm saying? And if it's not somebody that's able to give it back to you, then you really losing out. You feel what I'm saying?
So, Jared, when you creating, you know what I'm saying, the pad is empty, blank, and you feeling frustrated in your day, what would you recommend to somebody else, like have to you've used to get through it, to actually cut the mic on, cut this equipment on, open this app, pull up this, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a lot of people know, you know, that's the grind of doing it, but it gets real easy when, like, some people just think you uploading links and uploading clips and stuff like that, and they don't see the actual part of doctoring up to make it look presentable to a specific crowd, to a specific fan base or platform, you know what I'm saying? And that is the part that wears on people's emotions. I get some of these things does separate the men from the boys, but I think all creatives have emotional, like, fatigue.
Yes.
And it's not even from, like, your real life. Like, your real life is just a part of that, but your actual creative fatigue, I don't know the right word, you know what I'm saying? You're like, that creative fatigue is a real thing, and I just think we gotta speak on it more, help people work through it more. I guess have fun is the best word, whatever you do to have fun in the safest manner. But like 6-7 said, don't be, you know, giving out your energy to the wrong people. Don't be, you know, just out here willy-nilly, you know, haphazardly. So, you know, like I said, Mental Health Month is winding down, so it's just got to speak on these things more, not just for 1 month, like every day, like normalize it, speak on it. Like, you ain't got to be so hardcore out here. That goes for everybody.
That's why it's about being able to create that balance, man, that work life, home life, chill life, you know what I'm saying, relaxed life.
I mean, we in the point in time in America where it's normalized no days off, no sleep. Got to get it. It's definitely normalized.
I've been in America.
They take a toll on you, though. You know what I'm saying? This comes from somebody that has a brand that, you know, one of our staples is, you know, grind hard. You feel what I'm saying? So it just come because at a point in time in my life, especially around that time in the brand when I created that logo, that was my life. You know what I'm saying? It was grind hard, grind. I was working shit. I remember putting in 170-hour work week in 2 weeks. You feel what I'm saying? At one job. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's a living at the job.
Like, for real, like, on something like that. But it's like, that's what I embodied. That's what I lived. You feel what I'm saying? They helped me through that time, and it got me where I'm at. But now I'm looking at a more different approach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got to tighten up. I got to be more balanced. We also about to drop something new from the line, too, to go right along with that lane. You feel me? I ain't going to speak on it yet, but...
That nigga looking up and shit.
Nah, for real, though. Like, but it just speaks to the evolution, like, the evolution of the brand. And I'm just talking about evolution as...
exclusive. They get deals to see this.
But... just the evolution, the self-evolution of the brand. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's all about growing. And sometimes what you was doing 5 years ago, it ain't gonna work once you get 31, 32. You know what I'm saying? What I was doing when I was 18, I can't think and move the way that I was doing then. You know what I'm saying? That'd be stupidity, you know? So that's just all it's about, just being able to find that balance, man.
As the world opens up, what's some activities we need to do for some fun? Like, concerts is coming back, movies is opening, parks is opening, festivals is coming back. I just think it's time we gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, shake up the energy.
Niggas don't go camping, hiking.
I like hikes.
We don't go for runs or bike rides.
I go for runs. I don't have a bike. I probably get one, but I like hiking.
I mean, this is a cool city to ride a bike in.
And we got the whole Monon Trail.
If you got a motorcycle here, you
got that Dango, you can go to the Monon, you feel me? That's crazy. You need that fire to be on the Monon.
I think it's not, because that's just the world we live in. You got to be able to protect yourself. You don't know who out there.
a park or
It
a
could
trail?
be crackheads at parks and trails. And guess
Like
what? They
Carmel, right?
Huh?
I mean, the Monarch run through the city.
They run through the city.
Okay, I'm tripping there. I don't know what that is.
I'm just saying
It's
that's
trail?
No, it's a trail,
It's
but
a
it just
trail.
runs through the
It
city.
run through the whole city.
It run through Carmel.
They run through Carmel, Southport, all that.
That's just city life, bro. If you live in a city, you gotta expect. It don't matter where it's at. Something can happen and will happen sometime.
I mean, prepare for the worst,
Hope for the best.
hope for the best. You know, that's just how it is.
I'm gonna give the people a little sneak peek of our upcoming show. Like I said, we ain't gonna hold everybody. It's gonna be a real quick show this week. Derek versus the world. Everybody got polarizing opinions about me, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what I'm thinking. Production, my engineer, who actually gave me the idea to start, posting those top 10s and shit y'all been seeing on social media. Do you know the reactions I get are so crazy? Like, they just blow my mind sometimes.
Do you ever get any inbox reactions like somebody?
I get a lot more inbox reactions than I get public reactions.
Of course.
And the reactions I get are, you're wrong, you tripping, you did this, why'd you say this?
You're not black.
You're not black. That's my favorite one. And at this point, we don't get mad at it. We laugh at it. I might screenshot you and put you in a YouTube video, like my boy Kanye said, kill somebody and YouTube it. That's what he meant. How do y'all? Who wanna take the first swing at your man's? You know what I'm saying? If my boys can't take me or try to do the dance with me, I don't think nobody can. So we give them a little sneak peek at what we rocking
First
with.
question: what is dominating impulse? Meaning,
What does it mean?
where the words come from?
All right. So I was sitting in my car. I was smoking some gas, and I was just like, this shit sound hard. Like if I was to type this in a YouTube bar, it would be like something like that. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I came up with it. But the more I think about it, it coincides with just me in real life. Like how I move, how I react to shit, how I think, and especially if I have a dominant thought in my head, it's gonna be very hard to change that.
Or come out impulsive.
No, I mean sometimes depending on what it is, but I'm just so I'm gonna.
Impulsive ain't a bad word. I hate when
What's
we
your man's from Naruto? Itachi, was it Sasuke? I just got a breakdown the other day that Sasuke is going to do it Sasuke's way, and Sasuke's way only, and that's it. So when somebody told me this, I was like, yeah, that sounds a lot like you. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, it can only be done my way. So that's where the impulsive side comes from, or the dominating side. Like I got my own lane, I'm creating my own lane, like Future did. Like
I just hate when people do that to words like impulse. They take it as a negative word.
impulse could be fast, it could be
It's
powerful,
just a word.
it could be energy,
Yeah.
it could be whatever you want to apply to it.
I
I'm all about.
just hate people do that to words.
Yeah, I'm all about
Okay.
create
Question
my own
number
shit.
2. Why you start podcasting? Or
We-
did you start off podcasting? Or
Nah, we didn't start podcasting. This is how we started. Well, I started, it was just me making YouTube videos on DC shit and comic movie reviews and shit like that and video game reviews that I liked because I didn't really see it out there. And I didn't want to get boxed into doing one thing or talking about one thing. So I was like, man, I should make a podcast. And, you know what I'm saying, the podcast is just an extension of that. I might talk about some of that, and it's still, pretty much TV themed. And we might, talk about some trends and stuff that we see on the web. But
You said you started on YouTube.
yeah, definitely start on YouTube. So make sure y'all go subscribe and check that out for more content outside of this.
Why you start podcasting?
Just because I wanted to talk about a lot more stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I don't feel like was discussed and normalized, and I kind of seen where the media and space was going before it kind of blew up years ago, actually. So, and I honestly feel like any YouTuber can take down, they strip their audio and their video and upload it on the DSP, and if you got a good enough fan base, essentially that's a podcast. But the game has changed now, so you got to have different parts to make it pop. Awful silent, my guy.
You was talking.
I thought you had some questions.
When did you start?
And I thought he was reading off of something.
We got a couple questions. But
Just like a couple.
There's a few.
I can ask you some of the same questions. Where did you you already answered the question earlier. Where did your name come from? When did you start the clothing?
I started thinking about the brand and everything like 2016. It was like made a business in 2017.
Where'd the idea come from?
I used to play basketball. When I was playing basketball, I wanted to go to the league, and I always was grinding. I was in the gym all the time, so I was always like,
No,
I'm
the
gonna.
idea to do clothes.
I mean, I got deep roots in the clothes, man. When I was in the 6th, 7th grade, I was making pants and having my granny show me how to sew, designing little stuff like that. Back then, you feel what I'm saying? So I just think that's just something that's been in me.
I think the beauty about podcasting right now is everybody has a story. Everybody got something to say. Everybody got something.
How long you been doing this shit though with the podcast game though?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
5 of them.
So I bet you seen a lot of podcasts come and go, right?
I seen a lot of them come and go. A lot of them.
Ooh.
I ain't
Got a
gonna.
question for you.
I ain't gonna name no names.
What's
man.
a
No, you ain't got to name no name.
What's a good?
You ain't got
What's
to
a
name
show
no names.
you used to
man.
watch? A podcast that you used to watch that isn't no more that you really enjoyed. That was good to you?
I used to really was one that kind of really inspired me to do this. I used to listen to before she got all political was Jamel Hill and Michael Smith, His and Hers. They was always like real good with they sports commentary, and they kind of mixed like the movie stuff. So they kind of really like gave me a little blueprint for what I wanted to do, and you know I just kind of ran with it from there. But yeah, I seen a lot of them come. I seen a lot of them go. I seen a lot of them reach out to, you know, tell me this, how do I do this, and you know I ain't the one to hoard
You don't got no
information.
juicy story for us, like somebody that was like you was this close to joining the podcast, or you was this close to y'all taking their shit and you take your shit making the podcast.
Nah, you know what? I feel like too many people kind of localize their pods, and I always had a global vision. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, even in their naming, or you know what I'm saying, it's kind of regional locked or season or city locked, and that's not nothing wrong with that. But I'm trying to take over more than just my city or my block. So,
Word.
and then I'm kind of selective about features anyway, because to me, you know what I'm saying, I just commented on another podcaster's post the other day, and I know me and you talked about this, and I think me and you did too. When somebody says you're doing it wrong, or you're not around the right people. To me, a feature is working correctly when the other person's fan base jumps to your sound music content. Like Eminem did one with Aerosmith. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like Aerosmith like that, but it made me a fan. Like that one song made me go listen.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Aerosmith.
That's how it was with Jay-Z and Linkin Park, I think.
Jay-Z and Linkin Park is another example. Nelly and Garth Brooks. But that's a collaboration.
Nelly and Tim
McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
That's a collaboration. A lot of these other stuffs are just partnerships and cash grabs. And I see the difference, which is why I limit myself to, yeah, man, let me work with this person. And I'm an organic guy. I really like if I see you at a party and we talking and the vibe is good, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with you and we gonna talk. But I really ain't seeking out features anymore. I mean, I did. That's how I started. And after, you know what I'm saying, in this game, you get more no's than yeses, but you just like, all right, cool. I don't need you to do this anyway. Like the marathon is really continuing without you. And you gonna see it. And you gonna have to pay $5 to $10 to witness it. Exclusively on Patreon.
Nah, for real though. But
Saying, man.
I mean, that's what's up though, man. Like 5 years, that says a lot. That's how long I've been in. That's how long I've been in the business. So I understand the longevity that it takes to be doing anything for 5 years.
You know, I just jumped in the game.
Some days
what I'm
I'm really,
saying?
some days I really be like, the fuck am I doing with myself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing?
Nah, for
And there's
real.
other days it's like I see other people attempting to even keep it alive, and I'm like, man, we in the right space, we in the right lane, we this close, you know what I'm saying, from getting that listen. Somebody could be listening to us in Tokyo in the airport. It's just because they like the logo. You feel me? Like, I don't know. You feel me? I got a job, and that's to keep kicking out the content to my people and our audience and our fan base, and that's what I do. I don't gatekeep, and I don't hate, and I don't call shit mid as much as people think. I just don't deal with the casual bullshit that a lot of people, crowds flock to because they don't have no mind of their own.
What do you mean gatekeep?
I think some socialites, I think that's the best word, they like to gatekeep who and what can happen for certain people.
Are we talking about in the city or in the world?
Both in the city and the world. I ain't gonna name no names. Y'all know who y'all are. I don't do free promo.
No free promo.
No free promo here. No fly zone. Make sure y'all check out Zion on all DSPs.
Not even one time. I can't give him a free promo one time.
Yeah, check out Zion live on all DSPs. That's you feel me?
I got you.
25-8 that club.
Tap in.
Nah, it's just information, man. You people shouldn't hoard information, and I think black people, especially, we don't want nobody
How
to
can you
look
say that?
like you said.
One thing I can say about hoarding information is I'm not down on hoarding information, but at the same time, I'm not giving information to people that I don't think is gonna use
But
it.
all that matter is information.
Hold on.
I mean, but it's me wasting. It's me giving off energy that I don't have
I
to
don't like
give.
you saying black people in front of it.
What I was about to say is
Because we got white people hoarding helly information.
That's
Real-
They've been hoarding for
it's
years.
they
different.
was already hoarding the information. What I'm saying is
They
black
hoarded
people.
information.
What I'm saying, black people who get the information and know the system is still broken and working against us to keep us down, to keep us out, to keep us from leveling us up, to keep us from all unifying. Yes, some of us do hoard that information, as they say.
Bro,
as the phrase goes, all skin folk ain't my kinfolk. We know people who.
If I got the information, they can get the information. Majority of information you get, guess what? You gotta read it. You
They
gotta
do put
read
it
it
in the book.
Everything's in the book, and it's not even on the book no more. People giving you free information on YouTube. They making videos walking you through it, and people still not. You don't gotta give people information because it's right there. All you can do is tell somebody a little shit here and there. I mean, but if it ain't no child, it really ain't shit you can do for a grown ass man.
That part.
You could do more for a woman. You could do for a man. You could take a woman out the sewer and fucking show her all type of shit. You can't do it for a man too often.
It
It
depends.
depends. It's case by case.
It is.
It's definitely case by case. Shit. What else y'all want to talk about? I don't really got too much. We ain't gonna go too hard on the.
You ever
Jared
used
Christian
to
world.
fuck with Periscope?
Yeah, I did. Early in the Twitter days.
I don't know. I don't think so.
It used to be the shit. You reminded me because you said something about Japan. I used to get on there, when it's nighttime here, it's broad day in Japan. And so I'm looking on there, you know what I'm saying? I used to talk to people in Japan, they be walking, it looked more metro than any city I've been to in America, for real.
Yeah, they got all the tech over there.
When we talk about metropolitan, nigga, Japan is it.
You need to close on anything 6-7, Jared?
We always do. We always end the same way, man. We can end with the
With the truths?
Play the Zion when we close out.
I ain't got no truths
We
this
gonna
week.
wave it
Oh, I do got a
Got
truth.
no truths.
Stand in your beliefs, stand firm in who you are. Make sure, any business, friend, relationships, man, y'all get that shit documented, you get it handled. Like I say, be who you are and don't let nobody sway what you doing, how you doing. Don't let anybody, step on your energy, your vibe, your wave. Don't let anybody project any dogma onto you, because that's just not what we about. What you got? Your truth.
I don't got no truth.
No truth. He said, I don't even
See y'all later. See y'all in a couple weeks.
That's crazy.
Hey, my truth today is be you, be yourself, stay true to you, stay true to your beliefs. Don't change, never change, especially if it ain't something that you want to do.
Oh, wait. I didn't do my rant. I didn't do my rant.
Yeah,
I got to
do
get
rant.
this one out. I've been hitting. I got to get this out of my body. Out of my body. Okay. This whole niggas is too black to watch Fringe thing has to stop.
Where was the energy at the whole show? He didn't.
I forgot, bro. I forgot.
This whole energy.
Pop it off of the bars now. Damn.
Listen, this got to stop. You feel me? I get it. People don't want to watch white people on TV, even though y'all enjoy Everybody Loves Raymond too. That's another thing. What I'm saying
He
is,
got a darker skin complexion.
who?
Raven. He look Mexican sometimes.
Then Joey?
I'm just talking shit.
I'm just saying. He's Italian. Look, fuck all that.
Oh,
it's a TV show.
Italian's better.
It's not real. And if you don't like the jokes, that's cool. I always tell y'all anyway, Seinfeld is better than both the mid-ass shows. But this whole people are too black to enjoy Friends, which you can find on literally any streaming service, especially HBO Max. Like, if Living Single was so good, people always tell me I'm not a numbers person. Well, in TV world, I want y'all to hear me. We compare our numbers with Jordan. We compare our numbers with the music with Drake and Jay-Z. We compare our numbers with the food. We compare our numbers on Instagram. We can fucking compare numbers. We're not moving the goalposts here. TV executives looked at those numbers. This is Fox at their heyday with Martin, New York's Undercover, America's Most Wanted, and other little filler shows they had in between. You couldn't crack getting over 5 million people after Martin? Stop. Thank you. We're going to do this a little different. People can say what they want. Friends took their sauce and their formula. That's cool. That happens in TV. That happens in sports. It happens in food. It happens in clothes. It happens in raps. It happens in other business entities. It happens.
Notice I put it at me talking about
This guy's funny.
because on camera I'll be locked up. Like other business into.
This boy's funny.
I'm just talking.
What I'm saying is, just stop saying you too black to enjoy Friends. Just say you don't like it. Just say you don't understand and enjoy it. Because I'm going to keep it a bit with y'all. I didn't like it either. Until, I've been in those moments where I didn't have cable before streaming and the internet and YouTube and all that. And shit, you watch what's on TV on them 59s, on them Channel 4s, on 23s. Like, so, it obviously, especially at the time, it obviously was a good show, and it aged long enough to crack more than just a white demographic. Do some homework. As you guys just said, it's in a book, and the shit ain't even in books anymore. Fuck all that number shit that y'all want to say matters in this and not that. That's all I got. That's my truth.
Drops the mic.
Drops the fucking mic.
Throws the mic.
This episode is brought to you by 258.club. Make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out daily on Twitch 11 to 2. That's all I got, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed, man. We about to ride out. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Dominating Impulse the Podcast. For more hard-hitting content, please subscribe to the YouTube at Dominating Impulse the Podcast, or check us out daily live on Twitch at Impulse Gaming, just to come hang out, talk shit, let us know any of the controversial takes of the show. Also, if you enjoyed any of this content that you are listening to in this on-demand audio programming, please leave a review on all DSPs that you are listening on. Thank you.